Welcome to this short video. In this video, we'll be having a look at the integration between PeopleHR and PayCircle. The integration between PeopleHR and PayCircle exists to ensure that data relating to employees flows from PeopleHR to PayCircle without the need to manually rekey data into Payroll. The data changes that are integrated between the systems include things like personal details changes, starters and leavers, and changes to contractual details such as salary and job information, as well as entitlements and deductions. So let's have a look at the integration in action. First of all, the integration can cope with multiple payrolls. So if your organisation has a weekly and a monthly payroll, for example, or multiple payrolls because you have multiple PAYEs, we simply allocate the correct payroll to the employee against their employment details. Likewise, if you have any other categories of employees that you don't need to go over to PayCircle, such as international employees or volunteers, they're simply not allocated a payroll here and therefore would be excluded from the integration. Now let's make a change to a person's record. The change could be personal details, so for example, a change to an address or bank details, and that could have been made via self-service by the employee themselves. Or, in this case, as I'm going to do here, changes to a salary. It could also be a job details change or a new starter or a leaver. So within Amelie's record here, I'm going to add on a new salary. I could also add any deductions or entitlements. So if she had a reoccurring car allowance, for example, this could be entered here. And these details will go over to PayCircle. I'm going to save that change down, and now we'll go over to PayCircle and have a look at how that change comes over. So I'm in PayCircle and looking at the dashboard for this particular payroll. The first thing we have within here is a list of activity for this payroll. This is essentially an audit of all the changes that have been made on the payroll, and that includes changes that have been made by users or changes that have been made by the system itself, such as reoccurring payments or adjustments, so things like maternity leave or attachment of earnings deductions, things that have been brought through from last pay period. It also includes any changes that have been fed through from PeopleHR. So we can see here that the changes come through for the pay rise that we just entered on PeopleHR for Amelie. If I go into the team area here, I can view the PeopleHR updates area, and this will give me a full list of all the changes that have come across from PeopleHR. In here, I can search for the changes. I can also change the order that the list is in. I've got it so it's set to the most recent changes that are at the top here. I can also view the details of the change by clicking onto the cog. So I can view the data that has been sent over. If there's an issue with anything that PayCircle has received, PayCircle will highlight that for me, and I can hover over the error and make a correction if I need to. I can also view the adjustments that PayCircle has calculated based on these changes within the Changes tab in the current payroll run. So here we can see the solution has calculated some back pay for Amelie based on the effective date of the salary change that was entered. Likewise, I can also see in the team area here the change that has occurred, and I can drill into the individual's record to view the full details. So all the changes that are coming over from PeopleHR are completely visible, allowing payrollers to be confident in the data that's flowing through from PeopleHR without the need to enter it into Payroll. Once Payroll has been run, the final part of the integration pushes the payslips back from PayCircle into the Documents area of an employee record within PeopleHR, which employees themselves can access using the mobile app or the desktop application. Thank you for watching this video. Should you have any questions or require any further information, please do not hesitate to contact your account manager.